really can be done by being able to help twice. Today, I want to tell you how you can increase your revenue by cutting your sales cycle in half. What's up everyone, Casey here from Clientric. Now, I know it probably sounds too good to be true, and some people think it is, but it's actually not. It's very easy to do. Most businesses do not have optimized processes. So this means that you have a lot of manual data entry. This means that your team is having to do a lot of this manual work to service the client, to service your customers. And so it's taking forever and ever and ever. Maybe emails back and forth a million different times, trying to get your customer, your client to send you documents, whatever it may be. You are not alone. There are thousands of businesses struggling with the same issues that you are currently facing. So you're not alone, everyone does it. Now, can you really imagine what difference that would make in your business if you're able to cut the sales cycle in half? Being able to help twice as many customers in the exact same time frame, that is going to double your revenue in 1 year. Is that absolutely insane? No, it's not. It is very, very simple. All you have to do is take advantage of technology and optimize your processes. Now at Clientric, we do this every day. We help businesses understand their potential by optimizing and customizing their CRM to their exact business needs. Throughout our process, what we do is quite unique because we start with understanding your business flow. However your business operates, we understand it from start to finish and we map it out completely. We're going to understand at fine, granular level to make sure that you know we understand your business from start to finish. Now within that, what we're doing is we're mapping out and finding all the little points that we can optimize. Whether it's follow-up emails when a lead comes in, whether it's follow-up emails partway through the process, whether it's automated drip campaigns, whether it is a re-engagement campaign, whether it's automating the proposal or estimation process that you have in your company. Doesn't matter what it is, we look for the pieces of the puzzle that can be moved around, can be optimized, and we'll even start asking questions like, why is this done this way? We take a deep dive to understand what is actually happening in your business so that you can teach us what is actually happening. We come up with a ton of unique and different ideas for each business once we figure out what the problem is you're actually trying to solve. In order to do that, we have to ask a ton of questions. Now this can be done yourself very easily. You just have to map out from start to finish what you're actually doing. All you really need is some sort of process mapping tool, Draw.io or Miro if you use that. That's what we use. We really love it because it gives us the flexibility we need to work with our teams remotely and our clients remotely. So what you do is you start mapping out your process, you start defining different points in the funnel that you can optimize and different points in the customer lifecycle that you can optimize, and you make sure that you start identifying how you can optimize it in your CRM. From there, this gives you a roadmap of what you can actually accomplish so you know what points you need to get to. It's really difficult to understand what you're going to be working on without actually understanding where you're trying to get to. So just make sure you have a full roadmap of where you're going. And that is simple because after that, after you've implemented those changes, this is going to make a huge difference in your business. There are a lot of businesses out there that don't have their processes optimized, and honestly, yours probably isn't either. Ours could always be optimized further as well. Everyone's can. You just have to continue to reevaluate every step of the way and build out what that process you actually want to make yourself more efficient. And in doing so, you're going to optimize and automate your CRM processes to make you and your team more efficient, and you're going to trim a lot of the fat that takes up your valuable time and get it out of there. So what you're left with is just efficiency, straightforward. And a lot of the time, this will cut your sales cycle in half. You're going to be amazed at what all these automations like follow-up processes, automating your proposal and estimation systems, and your invoicing process. You're going to be absolutely thrilled with the efficiency you're going to gain. So I highly recommend that you go through this process at least once a year, maybe even twice a year, to really truly understand and make sure your business is working the way you want to. Now, if you ever have any questions, feel free to drop us a line at hello@clientric.co. We're more than happy to help out anytime. As always, subscribe to our channel down below. We have lots of content we want to get out to people like you, and we want to make sure that everyone is getting the help they need. See you soon.